Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a valuation expert witness and divorce mediator in St. Louis, Missouri. I have the privilege to interview Randy Kessler today, who is a high-profile divorce attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, for over 30 years. He's a founding partner of KS Family Law, a 30-person family law firm in Atlanta. He represents entertainers and athletes. He's wrote Divorce, Protect Yourself, Your Kids, and Your Future. He is the former chair of the family law section of the American Bar Association. He is a professor at Emory Law School, and he is the founder of Starsona, which provides personal videos from stars to their fans. Randy, we are so lucky to have you here, and we're going to be talking about virtual court, divorce mediation, and valuation during COVID-19 pandemic. You deal with a lot of high net worth divorces. So how are you working to get the high net worth divorces settled if you can't get a court date for another year? But in Georgia, you guys are actually kind of just continuing to move forward.
We are, but I think as historically has been the case, I think most high net worth folks are high net worth because they know how to spend their money wisely, and spending it on divorce lawyers and experts is not always the wisest use of their money. So we have represented people worth hundreds of millions of dollars where their entire fee was $20,000 or $30,000, which still sounds like a lot of money, but comparatively, we've had cases like that where it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because if you're splitting $50 million and you only get 24 instead of 25 million, I mean, look at the Bezos divorce. She walked away with $35 billion. They were worth $135 billion. Is that fair? From the outside, it looks like it wasn't fair. It looks like, why shouldn't it be 50-50? I don't know. Maybe it was fair. Who knows? But who cares, right? When you get that much money. So on one hand, people are more willing to settle. And if you have the financial ability to move on, which is what I think divorce is about, and you can find a new place to live, a new set of friends, and you have the financial resources, then you're going to fight less about it. But otherwise, we're going back to that courtroom that you showed earlier, and we're doing a lot of private judging. People that want to control their destiny and they want to end their marriage can hire a private judge, a senior divorce lawyer to arbitrate or to decide their matter, and they will get finality. And the nice thing is that if you're in court, most judges are dealing with people that don't have a lot of assets, right? The average client, more than half across the country of divorce clients, don't have lawyers. They're pro se folks, so the trials are messy. The judges are struggling. How do I make him pay her or her pay him when neither of them have enough money to make it even when they were together? I mean, just terrible, tough decisions. We're just blessed that the situations we have, it's really more about principle, and at that point, there comes a time where you say, to heck with principle, to heck with the fight, I just want out. So it's sort of easier with folks that have money to be able to divide the finances. Of course, custody issues, people will fight left and right forever, and they'll spend every last dime to make sure they have a quality relationship or quality time with their child.
And that's where I think in the high net worth divorces is where we were seeing two experts be hired. So one for each side, we duke it out. Of course, we're millions of dollars apart, because everybody's not advocating, but obviously looking at a position that's favorable for their client in some respects, right?
Well, look, you're in a field that's not precise science. You got variables, and both can be arguable. So, yeah, that's why the experts like you are vital for cases where there's a few $1 million or more.
And what we're seeing is really a movement towards hiring one expert by both parties. And how do you kind of functionally do that job? But it sometimes is just to help the process move along, right? Because if you're going to continue to just fight about certain things, you're not going to be able to get it settled. So that's one way that we've seen it happen.